is it? Noise gate. Noise suppression. There we go. Welcome. Now, with the intro there, I was actually doing it while I had Unreal Engine open, and while I had the let me just sort this out. Dying to see if there has been any new added since last time I played. Played what the what we're playing. What we're playing. I should know what we're playing. Heat Death Survival Train. Just so you know, it's a demo. It's not a full release. So we'll get into the game here. And then we'll check settings. Full screen. 1920 by 1080. Where's 1920? There we go. VSync enabled. FPS 30. We'll put 30. We'll put down. We'll leave it at high. Don't worry about the argument in the background. So this is the demo. I woke up in a lab, hooked up to machines and wires, not knowing who I am or where I am. The lab was silent and empty. I stumbled out of the building into a frozen wasteland. No life, no warmth, no hope, just snow and rocks. There is a terrain track. I said terrain. Get it? Terrain track? Terrain? The only thing that seems to lead somewhere. Could it take me to civilization? Or at least to some answers? I follow these train tracks for now. Basic movement. WASD. So, I know a bit about the game. I was watching some other channels play it. You can monitor your stats using the bars in the bottom left corner of the screen. First bar shows your health, second bar shows your stamina, and the third one shows your suit's power. So like I said, I've played the game, well, I've watched people play the game. And every time you build on the train that you're going to be using, it uses your suit power. This game is due to release 2024 this year. There is no exact release date for the game as of yet. Each city has its own power system. You need to activate power generators and batteries. Then you can turn the power on. You can find all of them inside the control center building. So that's the habitat. Restore power. Turn on power cells. Number 1. These flowers is what's going to let you craft energy drinks in the game. We might as well get those while we are walking past them. Now, I am obviously using OBS Studio. I would normally use Prism Live Studio, but I don't think the graphics is very good. Flashlight helps you see in the darkness, but it uses your suit's power. Yeah, Prism Live Studio. I think it when I'm streaming it, it's like it's more like I don't know if it lags at your end or not. So I'm temporarily using OBS Studio because I was also not sure how Prism Live Studio would run with Unreal Engine 5 open and Camsys open at the same time. You can interact with some control panels. To do that, simply get close to them, then use your mouse to select any key on the screen, then use interact to interact with it. So this is just a basic tutorial into the game. You can save the game using Body Scanner. You'll find them inside stations and some of the buildings. Ooh. So, right. Now there is blueprints and things to collect. Now I think it's 5011 if I'm not mistaken, but it might not be the same. Yeah. I only know that because I watched another YouTuber. But although the code does actually appear in one of the logs when you pick it up and read it. I can't remember which building. It might be over here. We'll grab the energy drink. Here is your biogen. Use biogen to craft energy drinks, foods, and first aid kits. So obviously, with it being a demo, we can only craft energy drinks. Can't craft, even though the table is a little bit big for my character. I think my character needs to be a little bit bigger, or the table to be a little bit smaller, because that is a bit too big. You've only got small fingers and big buttons. So here is one of the blueprints. But again, this is only a demo, so size cropping will probably change in the main release. So T obviously takes all. We can't do anything with those. Can't see anything in here. Let's have a look in here. We'll get another one of those. Here is one of the log files. Tomorrow is the day. We're leaving this place for good. But I have to admit, I'm feeling a bit nervous. It's not going to be a walk in the park. We still have a long way to go. We have no idea what's out there and what threats we'll face. We have to be ready for anything. It's especially going to be tough for me and Maya. We're the ones who have to watch over others. I doubt I'll be able to sleep, will I? So that's one of the logs. Now there is another log somewhere. It might be in another building. Small battery. So we can turn the lights on and off in here. Then we go back up here. Now there is a robot, a droid of some sort, but I don't think it's friendly. But if we encounter it, we'll see what happens. So we'll go here. So we've saved the game. Oh, here's another log file. Yeah, there's the code, look. 5011. Store. Hey, I managed to fix the storage room's door, but it was a hassle. Some wires were fried, and I had to replace them with spare parts. There's some useful stuff in there that might help us on our journey back. P.S. I had to change the key code because everyone knew the old one. The new key code is written below. Don't forget it, okay? And then there's your 5011 code. Be advised, I'm going Betty buys. Logan Johnson, yep, that is fine. Thank you for popping by. And Tim, really like the intro effects and music. Yeah, I am going to, instead of doing it live on stream at the beginning, because it was a bit laggy from what I noticed when because how I did it was I played it as a standalone game, but I didn't have a character to spawn in. I only used the camera. I would show you what I did, but let's sort ourselves out here first, and then I will do a quick behind the scenes of how I did the intro effects and well, the music was used by YouTube Studio Music, where it had no action required, so I didn't need to give any credits to any of the music I used. We need that blueprint. Thank you, Logan. I only just caught your message a minute ago. 5011, I'll remember the code. But then I don't think the code will change in the full release. It might be different for everybody's gameplay. But it's obviously how the developers want to do it that way, mechanically. So, this is your train. Right now, it's just a few empty wagons, but you'll be able to build whatever you need on it. Your train needs at least one engine to start moving. To build an engine, first, you need to learn what resource it requires. Find 3 blueprint tablets to learn the building engine. To build anything, you need resources. You can find these resources scattered around and inside chests. You can view resources that you have in your inventory. So here's one. You can charge used small batteries using the charger. There's another blueprint somewhere. This is your fabricators. So unlock ceiling opens the ceiling. Not sure if it's got glass inside it. Probably will have. We'll get all that. You can only start building on your train using the B key. Then select any component you want to build. The list of items you can build will increase as you learn how to build new components. So when you're building the walls and the train control panel, it will have a visual arrow on it to show you which way it's facing. Now we probably will be able to get back here, because it could be just a big map that goes in a circle and then brings you back here, obviously with a lot of exploration going on. So you're basically trying to survive from storms outside of the train. Build the engine. So I think we need the fabricator for this, if I remember correctly. No, we'll take. Okay, my inventory's full. So the game releases 2024. It doesn't actually have an exact date when the game releases. I have, however, requested a key for Ships at Sea, which releases the 9th of May 2024. However, if I get accepted, great. I can play and stream the game from the 9th. I can't do it before the 9th. Content creators can create the content for that game at 5 a.m. So for me that would be 3 a.m. BST/UTC. But I won't stream in the morning. It'll probably be round about maybe about 10-11 in the morning, or maybe in the afternoon, depending what's going on. However, even though when I get the key on the 9th, I'll probably play it off stream, get used to the game, and then eventually stream it and then say, right, this is what we do here. But I did put a message in their Discord, in Misk Games Discord, about the question: will Ships at Sea take the lead ahead of North Atlantic and Barents Sea? Nobody knows until the game comes. However, I do know that Ships at Sea does have some other options for players, and it's online, it's co-op. It's not like North Atlantic or Barents Sea. They're all single player. But you also choose your career, what you want to do. You can be a repair technician, you can be a responder boat that puts fires out on boats type thing. So it's going to have a lot more options for players than what North Atlantic and Barents Sea does have. So we are going to build the engine for the train. So rotate. You need engine control panel to start engines and control your train. You can craft resources, e.g. smart material and items, batteries, using fabricators. You'll find them inside stations. Also, you'll be able to build fabricators on your train too. So we need to use the fabricators. Smart materials. I don't know how many smart materials we need. There's also a dynamo which is a manual power generator for your train. It's like a mini game with the handle. Your body scanner, outdoor light, indoor light, fabricator, unlock. Yeah, so anything that says unlock in full version is going to be in the full version. So all of these things are going to be in the full version. You can craft the icicle. I might have pronounced that wrong, but it's a light cannon anyway. But you can't use shields or scout drone in until the full version. Solar panels you can have, obviously dynamo. Then we want an engine screen. So here's the arrow in front of us. So it's telling me that it's pointing towards me. I need a screen. We'll actually need 2 screens. Not enough text. What? We haven't got text scrap. It might be text scrap. Used small battery. So we haven't got much here. So we need engine screen. And then we need, if we can do it, power screen. Not enough screens, so we need to go and hunt. There was scrap. There was some over here because I couldn't collect it all. But I don't think we've got any. Yeah, we don't have any tech scrap. So we'll go over here. Now there is a robot. Before we test this theory, I am going to save. If I can remember where. Oh yeah, we might as well have a look up here. Mouse sensitivity is a bit high. I wonder if I can change that. Is it camera sensitivity? Let's go up to 50. Probably not. $10. Just a little bit higher. 15. That should be fine. So we will find where the it was in one of these buildings. Oh no, it was in the train station. No, it was it? Can't remember where it was now. I think there is one here. Now that we've saved, we're going to walk up to that drone and see what happens. scrapper. So these are scrappers. So it obviously grabs material, stores it in here. So it's not one of those. It's not one of those robots that is out to harm you. Maybe not. I can't see. Right, what have we got? Right, snow breeze. I've used a battery up, and I think I used 2 energy drinks. Weird, YouTube only shows 1 watching, but we have 2 in chat. Yeah, YouTube plays up quite often with that. It will say that there's 1 person watching, but it's not a true reading. The 2 little popcorns. Am I late? No, you're not late. I've only started streaming 49 minutes ago. So you're fairly on time. Oh, that goes outside. Right, we build power screen. Build power screen. I don't think we've got enough. So obviously there is a thing with this game. When you build walls around your train, it's to keep you warm from the storm outside. But I believe that there is robots that come out during the storm, and I think they're scrappers as well. That's outside. We don't want outside. Where can we find tech scrap from? There must be some other buildings. Oh, tech scrap. Found it. I'm sure I picked that up. So we need to build a screen. We need to build the power screen. This is not centered. Windows, walls and ceilings keep you warm. Build them on your train to survive the storms. They are not centered. Now, there is a control keybinds. Open build V. So you do get 100% of your items back. So we will do the engine screen again. We'll try and keep it within the middle. Yep, that looks like it's in the middle. Now, wall corners. So there is also arrows on the wall corners to show you which way it comes in. Window. We want it here. we'll probably build a door. Suit power is low. So, drink. So we've got 17 seconds left. I know I said I would show you behind the scenes of what I did with Unreal Engine. I might still do that, or I might do it towards the end of the stream. I'm not quite sure. I don't know when the best time would be to explain. I could probably show you, because we're not really in a rush to get this train out, because it is a demo. You're not going to be able to do much. So give me a second. It won't take long to load the project anyway, so I'm just launching Unreal Engine now as I speak. Like I said, we're not really in a rush to get that train out, because it is a demo. Yeah, my mouse does appear on the game at the same time. I have turned the mouse off on my game capture, but it still picks up my mouse for some reason. Let me load the right project first. If I saved it. I don't know if I saved it. Dear. No, I did. I did. Yeah. It's okay. I did save it. I'm going to get the display capture. Not many of you are probably interested in this, but I'm going to show it off anyway. But here is the here is Unreal Engine. I'm going to add a directional light, if I can find it. I think it's towards the top. Directional light. Yep, there you go. So it's basically just a blank area with walls and roof. These walls are from the Virtual Studio project. So obviously we have our we've got our what do you call them, Sharpies, and then we've got our flashes, strobes, and our pyros in the floor. And when I was controlling it, I was using Camsys. So if I turn on Sharpies, Sharpies turn on. I was to add a group FX, say circle. They would go in a circle. Then I would add pixel. We want the color wheel, just like so. Then we've got the pyros, just there. so I can add FX for those. We want ABS, just like that. Then we've got the strobes, and again I can do it like that. So when it's obviously dark in the game, I'll temporarily make it dark. You can see it. And then you can literally just remove all FX and it's just box standard on. Now the pyros and the strobes were together at one point, but I've recorded them and saved them in empty slot to separate them a little bit. This is the patch. These are all the lights that I have patched into Camsys. Obviously it's red because they're currently on. The strobes are on, so if I turn them off, they're off. And then how I actually did it was, if I was to move that to the first screen, how I got it to, without the editor interface, I came here, standalone game. That will then open up a separate window. Obviously the lighting needs to be rebuilt. That's just because of the direct light, the directional light. So you are actually looking at the standalone game mode, where it's got no mode interface. And then if I just tab over, just like that. So that was how I was able to, obviously when I click off of the standalone game screen, it lags. So I'll probably do like a recording at the start of each stream. Where the screens are, this is going to be the placeholders, where it's going to represent whatever game I'm going to stream. But obviously at the start of each stream there is going to be a light show, a random light show. Of course at the start of the stream it was a bit slow because I was doing it live at the same time and it was lagging, which wasn't helping. So if I close that, we're back in editor. So that was how I was able to do the effects. Oh, and YouTube Studio is just the music library, you know, random libraries. So yeah, there you go. You saw a bit of behind the scenes of the intro there. While I'm here, I might as well save the Camsys layout. And then I can close down Camsys because we don't need it open at the moment. And then we are here, back in the game. So yeah, like I said, I'll probably end up doing the light show intro before going live, and then have it as a pre-recorded media separately, but I'll always alter it with whatever game I'm going to stream. I might add more lights and some more effects, but it's just patching them correctly in Camsys, because if you don't patch them correctly, you get the issue where the lights will randomly do what you don't want it to do. So we are going to build a window. Then we're going to build a corner. Along with another window. I hope I've got enough resources for this, not enough material. So, mechanical parts. I don't know if it's tech stuff we need. Okay, there's nothing in there. I would normally I would use a trainer in the game, but because this is a demo, I don't think there is a trainer available for the demo, so I can't speed up the build process. I can. Again, yes, it is going to be cheating, but on the same side, it's showcasing the game at the same time, but in creative mode, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna have a look. If not, I'll have to use Cheat Engine and try and get values that way. Obviously, I don't recommend people cheating in game. Leave that to the, leave that to the content creators. I'm having a look. No, wrong thing. Yes, before you ask, yes, I use Cheat Happens because I have got a lifetime license with them. So each month I get RC balance, which I can use to buy merch with if I want to, if I had enough. Heat death. Like I said, I don't think there is any trainers for heat death. I'm having a look. Yeah, there's no trainers for the demo version. So I'm gonna have to use Cheat Engine. Which might be it might take a while to find, but I'm just going to get like the values of 14, 2 and 1. If the developer is watching this but not actively talking, I'm only doing this for showcase purposes. Exact value. Now I don't know what it could be, a double, it could be a string, I don't know, so I'm going to use all. So let's go with smart material times 2. I'm gonna probably take this out of full screen mode. I can't really get it. Can't really. There we go. I've got it that time. So I've got a ton of values here. Unchanged value. Unchanged value. Can I do it this way? Try and get greater than. gonna have to get some stuff, and I'm gonna have to do an increased value. Why am I in here? We want that. We want the small battery. Does the scrapper put anything we really need in their little material? So if I do exact value 19, no idea. It's a bit of hit and miss when you're using Cheat Engine, because it's not like debugging or anything like that. It's more values and stuff. So what if I drop, then do decreased? Still not looking what we're looking at. Do it again. Next. So I've got potentially two values here. I will show it on screen, but like I said, so I've got potential two what do you call it, values that I can possibly use. The ones that are flashing red, that is something to do with the game. You don't mess with those. So if I pick up that and then do increased value, so it says that there's 3, 42. So let's do new scan. 19. We'll see if it's a double. Might be a double value. I've got 16,459 values. 18. Decreased value. I've still got 1,128. Decreased. Still got that. Like I said, it might take a bit of time, only because there's so many values. Unrandomizer. So let's put 16. Right, there's nothing showing up on that. I might not be able to get values. So 16. That would be 17. And then that would be 18. Nope. It's not showing that. Could be a float. What I'm trying to find anyway. So we'll put 90 back into our inventory. unchanged value. Move around a little bit. Unchanged value. No, it's not going down. And I forgot I still had display capture on. Yeah, the thing with Wiimod is you don't have a lifetime license. So you have to constantly pay each month, annually or yearly, annually or monthly, depending what you chose. Annually is just another way of saying yearly, if you didn't know. So 80 decreased value by 1. So something says 17, but nothing here says 17. Scan. Decreased value. So I'm looking for something that just says 18. Unchanged value. Changed value. If we go with decreased value again. So we're looking for something that's got 17. Most of these range from 18, 19, 20. Unchanged. Increased. So 18. I found one that says 18 and it's a float. What do I do with that? It's a 4 byte, this one. There we go. 29. So it's a float that we're obviously looking for. Not a float, 4 byte. So 1. See, I would do a new scan, but we'd have to try and find. So we know it's a 4 byte. So we'll do a new. Let's change that to 1. So that's 1. Actually 2. So it's still registering. So we can only have 30 max inventory. Let's go with 5. And then, so we knew it's 4 byte. So let's go with 1. There's a ton of 1 values here. Not unchanged. 7,000. There's a ton of decreased value. Increased. So hang on. Small battery. So increased. We drop battery. Decreased. It's not going to change, I don't think. Increased. So I don't think that is anything. Might have changed the wrong value here. Fatal error. Yeah, I changed one of the wrong out. That's what happens if you change the wrong value. It does that. Because it's actually not a value that you can use. So you have to be careful what you're doing. So we've still got 5 of those. Now, small batteries are going to be a bit awkward. Shall we? Oh, I forgot to save it previously. Oops. Screen. No, we need tech scrap. Okay, so we're looking at 4 bytes. So 1. I need to reload the memory. We don't probably need all the shadow breezes, to be fair. We could process. Could probably. Oh, we might need some other stuff to make them. Shadow breeze, material. Should probably drink the energy drinks. Does that increase? Oh. No, that doesn't use. Right, okay. can't see chat because it's behind. No one's actually put anything else. Okay. Tech scrap. Let me find another tech scrap somewhere. There's nothing in there. Tech scrap. There won't be any in there. Things have been pretty peaceful lately, which is a rare thing in this world. It means we're not in constant danger of being attacked by drones or other threats, but sometimes it also means we're not having any action or excitement. All I've been doing for the past few months is patrolling the lakeside for any signs of danger and then returning back to the outpost. It's the same routine over and over again, and it's getting dull. Maybe I'm being too impatient. Maybe I'm just used to all the amazing fights and missions I've had before. Maybe I should be thankful for what I have instead of wishing for what I don't. Maybe I should enjoy the peace while it lasts, because who knows what might happen next. But I can't help it. I am a ranger after all. I live for adventure, for combat, for thrill. Nothing in here. Tech scrap. Tech scrap. So drop one. Drop. It's not that value. Might be that value. Drop. No, it's not that value. It's two. Two. 2. There's a value there. I don't think that would do anything. Nope. Not that one. Nope. Nope. Nope, definitely not. Change value again. Anything that's got 1. What about that? Changed. That shows 0. Doesn't do anything. It's not that one. That has 1. What's this one? Should be 2. It's not changed. What is this one? Oops. Where's a 1? Where's a 1? There is no 1. There is a 1 there. There should be 2. Being found on the decrease. Go with all. Scan all values again. This might take a bit of time, it's still scanning the game. Oh, I'm yawning. Ooh. I want to at least try and get this train built. I can't when I don't have enough resources. I don't want to run around everywhere and use my stamina and energy. I'll have to play around with it some other time because it's now telling me that it's optimizing result list, which might take for ages. This constant daylight is torture, yes. I can darken the windows, but it's not the same. It's still artificial, unnatural, and annoying. You don't have the luxury of day-night cycle here, but we have to endure it. It's ironic, really. We're living on a frozen planet, but we're stuck on the side that's always facing the glint. We're surrounded by ice and snow, but we're also exposed to glint's constant light. We're freezing and our eyes are burning at the same time. Inventory full capacity. Great. What do we need to build walls with? Materials. These are too far forward. We're not move it over one. So it's like we've already got that. Real. Might as well take the used batteries. Oh, this side. Material. Smart materials. No. Material. Scrapper. Scrapper is a friendly drone that finds scraps around the map and turns them into materials. If you follow them, you might discover new places or find more materials. locomotive. Dynamo. Not enough mechanical parts. Do we need to make mechanical parts? Need to charge batteries again. Tech scrap. Used small battery. If we end up doing that, we end up losing our batteries. But these have got indicators on it, so we can tell when the battery's charged. Stick those on charge again. I don't think we've got enough. Smart materials. Smart materials. I think it was 2. Where is it? Another one. So I wonder if there's going to be like a large battery charger in the full release where you can put more than one battery at a time. Power is full. Where is the battery? Does it tell us how much battery there is? Power 500 out of 500. Is that battery? Probably. Floor corner. Floor corner. Not enough material. gets the train built. Just a pity that there is... I don't think we need to cover the engine. I've noticed though with YouTube now, like each time you close the YouTube app, you have to keep signing in every damn time because Google has got a new sign in that's got a new look. And it's annoying. Before when you said keep me logged in, it normally would keep you logged in, but because Google's got a new sign-in interface, it's annoying. Because each time I close, it just locks you out. We need to open up. Where are... Oh... I don't think it really matters which side I've got. I don't think it... No, we've got the thing the wrong way round. Cockapoodle. We need to face this way. So I'm gonna have to swap it all over. storm and weather forecast. Don't want to do that. I've received a message from Lena today. She said that the train is on its way and will arrive tomorrow. They'll pick me up around 6, so I should be ready to leave by then. Yesterday I encountered a few scout drones. I took them out, but I don't think they've been wandering here all by themselves. We should be careful. One and three. So I'm assuming that blinking dot is us. under lockdown. Control center's key code. I've changed control center's key code. Don't forget it, and please don't share it. 6718. Ooh. So, been live for 2 hours and 18 minutes and 36 seconds. So, I think we will continue this demo in the next stream. I'll probably put it into like a playlist on the channel so you can easily find it. And then we will continue from where we left off. Now, this is a demo. It is due to release sometime this year. It only just says 2024 on the Steam page, not an not an exact date. So let me have a look through chat quickly. There's a little robot guy at every stop. When you say every robot, you mean Scrapper. Oh no, lol, I did same thing, built it backwards. Yep, it's easy to make a mistake like that, to build it backwards. I was expecting the garage, our station garage doors to open up at the rear as well, not just the front. I think the station needs a sign or something. Could do. Sam goes to Wolfie. Cool, Sam goes to Wolfie, okay. So, yeah, I'm going to cut the stream off here and we will continue part 2. Like I said, the Unreal Engine 5 intro I'll probably pre-record and then play it as a media file in the streaming software, because when I did it live it was lagging. That was because I was tabbed out of the standalone game interface. So yeah, I will catch you all next time. Oh, and if you haven't done so already, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will try and get alert boxes to work on the stream again, because they don't seem to be working at the moment, so I'll have to investigate that. But yeah, so it is a good game. It's a sci-fi, it's scientific type game, survival. I'm wondering if we can build more platforms for the train in the full release, and I best take my character inside because it's stormy. Stormy, stormy, stormy. Yeah, so the current is storm. Storm ends in 4 minutes. I best go and save it again, hadn't I? So there we go. This was part 1. I will change the title after the stream to part 1. And then we will continue part 2. So if you enjoyed, obviously like I said, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, make sure you select all notifications so you don't miss any more content. You can use new window standalone. New window. Sam Ghost, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? You can use new window standalone. I'm a bit stuck what you actually saying there, but for your Unreal intro. I'll tell you what. Let me... Right, I've saved it. Let's just come out of the game. A new... You can use new window. You can use new window. Yes, that's OBS. New window. New window. I'm gonna launch the thing here. While we're here, while we're looking at Epic Games, let's see what we've got per free for the month. I've got that. Nothing has been added yet. It might take a bit longer to load because obviously, why is it opening up twice? No idea. New window. I've just been using the standalone game window. New window standalone. Any notifications? Nope. Almost loaded. Like I said, it might be a bit longer because I'm streaming. But that didn't slow down earlier when I loaded it. Oh yeah, I've got a thingy. I've got a device that I can use. It's called a graphic tablet. And when I mean that, I'll just click that. Pen was upside down. So if I go here, I can draw on the screen. I should probably do that. Let's go here. Oh dear, local disk C. Why? Just doing something real quick. What's using that? No idea what. That's probably why the computer's slow, or everything loading very slow, is because whatever's taken up most space. Because it's not the projects, because they're on this one. They're on the external. This might not be the right one I've clicked on. Tim, have you got any ideas what could be taking up a lot of space on my C drive? Because I know you do IT. Why you opened up again? Let's close out of that for now. So this is just a blank one. Open project. We'll load that project. And then from there we'll load the other project. Because it was made with Virtual Studio. So this was the original one. We were using Studio Gym. Here we go. Standalone window. What are you meaning a new editor window? Wrong drive. Wrong drive. We want that one. Setup. Load show. Intro show. Oh. So I was because isn't the aren't they both the same windows but just named differently? Standalone game and then standalone the new editor window. That's only showing an error because if I go up here, outliner, get rid of that. The error goes. Could probably put some spotlights in here. Don't want the details panel. Indirect. Whoops. So yeah, I use Canvas as well. They are different since you're using OBS. Just use share window capture. It will only capture what on the new editor windows. Okay, so we can try that out. So new editor. Again, that's going to come up because of the lights. And then window share. On OBS, I don't see window share. We've got window capture and oh no, unless you're talking about window capture. But I don't know if it's still going to lag when I'm tabbed out of the, what do you call it? Let's go with full. Close. View heads. That's 9, that's the back. Position. Flip. And flip. Add FX. Any attribute. Tilt. And then any attribute. Pan. Full. Oops. And then we got strobe. Whatever that is. That is Rot CW Gobo. So that basically changes to all different gobos. Whoops. Choose 4 colors. Random. and then 3 at clear. Intro. Close canvas. Right, I should probably go here. Project. Maps and modes. Studio Gym. So now when I load, you know, when I load that, it should automatically open up thingy. There is a DMX previs sample, but the thing with that is it lags. Obviously, it's what Unreal Engine. No, I think it might have been Epic Games that created it. Got to keep an eye on the size here. Quicksaw Bridge is quite useful to use in projects. Some of the plugins I have here are not compatible with the current version of Unreal Engine. Then you got a DMX fixture utility by Julie, which is basically the thing I'm not quite able to work out yet is the sequencer for the lights. Now in his video he turns individual things on and then pinpoints, adds it to the sequencer. Now how do I get out of that? Okay. USS CVN Super Carrier, $36, £36.36. Playable demo. Working elevators, working hangar, separated doors, working propellers, adjustable rudders, animated radars, animated JBD tiles. Carrier number can be changed directly from the blueprint and ranges from 68 to 80. Create unique carrier with provided props. The hull can be painted with Vertex paint and the channels are red equals rust, green equals rust equals damage spots, blue equals heavy damage burned metal. Now I could, if I wanted to. That's the newer version of Unreal Engine 5. That's a preview where they've got new plugins and new things have changed to the engine. Save that. It might speed up the the thing for this. Is it true that when Unreal 3.4 comes out, it won't be free? I couldn't tell you. It might be gossip that people are talking about, but not actually true. I know what you meant by 3.4. I know you meant 5.4. But yeah, I wouldn't say it would be. I wouldn't say they would make it not free. But then again, they might end up doing that, which means if they do that, then I think many developers that have used Unreal Engine for their games may stick with either 5.3.2 or 5.2.3, which are the 503, 511, or 521. Now, of course, there's no 5.3.2 here, because it jumps from 521 to 540. But like I said, I can't really say if it's going to be free or not. We'll have to wait and see when it releases. And if it is going to be an engine version that you'll have to pay for, I don't think many developers will use it. Because obviously, if you think about it, Epic Games is their parent company with Unreal Engine. So we'll wait for this to create. In this sample, I think there's about 2 or maybe 300 and something Sharpies. I've showcased it before. See, I would use this as an intro, but it's very laggy when you play the sequencer, or when you play it in a. It'll probably lag when you play it in the standalone window, regardless whatever window you use. Standalone viewport. Hang on. But to, yeah, I think we've completely lost it. Oopsies. I've got to stop clicking save. It was... Yeah, we've lost it. Oops. Delete it. There we go. The Fluid Flux is what I purchased a long time ago. I just can't. I can't tell you what the price was, but it wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap for this. Now, last time I tried to create a project with the Electric Dreams, it wouldn't install because there wasn't enough room in the cache vault. See, there you go. You need 5977 gigabytes required. Which I think is here. Somewhere. Vault cache. Yeah, and I don't know how anyone can be able to install that. Because that's Unreal Engine 5.3. If I do this, cut, and move it to an external, but I don't know how to. I wouldn't know how to increase my vault cache on Epic Games. So now, vault cache, size on disk. I still probably won't be able to install it or create a project. settings. Stage B killing. Thank you for the sub. See, this might take a while to install. Well, a while for it to create because it might be a very large environment. But I'm still trying to figure out what is using up a lot of C space. AVG, we don't need that. Brownie O2, no idea what that is. That's to do with the computer. Nonce. Paper port. Oh, that's for the printer. Have you tried checking your temp? There's 12 items here. Some of them you can't delete because it's opening another program. $85. Never actually looked at this. I've never, no, not that. I've never actually looked at this. UE only content licensed for use only with Unreal Engine based products. For educational use only. This content is only licensed for educational purposes, including self-education and use in academic settings. This project is great foundation and inspiration for your own creative exploration in live events design. We look forward to seeing what you come up with. No, I might. I might. I might use this as another alternative intro, but I'll have to remove some things. Like the, probably like the audience. Because it's got the camera angles, it's got the sequencer already set up for the lights. Because even though it says licensed for use only with Unreal Engine based products, I'm gonna get Natural Reader to read all that. Let's copy the title also. So I have a Natural Reader app. You can't see it because of that, but this is the Natural Reader. So if there's like long description of whatever there is, you can just copy and paste everything into here and then press the play button. Oh, that went down very quick. What's going on here? All I did was turn the volume thing down on the keyboard. It's got nothing to do with my don't think. Okay. I might as well get Natural Reader to read it and then we can all try and follow along with it. Is there an auto scroll? Nope. All settings. Auto scroll.
DMX provides sample.
It's a bit quiet.
Designing live events has become more and more complex, with lighting, video content, scenography, automation, and special effects combining to form endless possibilities. The digital multiplex protocol has been an industry standard for achieving lighting control for more than 3 decades. However, accurately pre-visualizing lighting that would later be controlled by it has been challenging, with existing solutions offering limited ability for presenting realistic and accurate results. In Unreal Engine 4.25, we introduced support for connecting the engine to external controllers and devices that use the DMX protocol, offering new possibilities for using real-time rendering for pre-visualization. Created in collaboration with Moment Factory, this sample showcases those possibilities. It depicts an impactful and colorful light show presented in a short animated sequence. It has been produced using the Grandma Lighting Console for its programming and features typical fixtures from the industry. The project contains the entire light show as a DMX sequencer track recording, a one-to-one copy of the incoming DMX data stream that can be watched either from the FOH perspective or from the provided animated sequence. For reference, the show file is also provided. In the context of live event pre-visualization, the project has been designed from the ground up to be as close as possible to its real-life technical counterpart. All lights, fixtures, and effects seen inside the project are entirely driven by the sequencer DMX track, in sync with the soundtrack and the other show elements. To provide an example of how Unreal Engine can be used as an intricate part of the production workflow, it also demonstrates the ability to drive additional virtual creative elements using DMX, further expanding the possibilities. This project is a great foundation and inspiration for your own creative exploration in live event design. We look forward to seeing what you come up with. Licensed for use only with Unreal Engine-based products.
So yeah, Natural Reader isn't that great when it comes to reading things. But it's still like a script of some sort. It's look at this. This has gone down again. I think my hang on. I think my keyboard was a bit was messing up. Yeah, so that's the only time I would use Natural Reader, is if there's a very long description. Why read something when you can get your computer to read it for you? Unscroll it. Are you into cinematography in Unreal Engine? I am in a way, but I'm still trying to get used to the system. Obviously, I've been using Unreal Engine for a while. Because I do plan on making a game with Unreal Engine 5. But I need to know how to use blueprints. Because I'll probably build the game with blueprints, then convert the blueprints into C++. Because you can convert C++ into blueprints as long as if it's an Unreal Engine game and that you have source code to the game. Because my original game idea was a power plant simulation game, but there's already one out there. There's already a power plant simulator game out there, and that's called Nucleos. So I'm trying to think of other things I can try and make. Probably can't remember my login details because I haven't been on Roblox for years. Where did that go? Try scanning it again. There are no passkeys saved in your iCloud keychain for Roblox. I knew that was going to be wrong. Damn it. I don't even know what email I've used. the authenticator code in. I'm not going to accept them just in case. They could be bots. Where am I looking? So this game might as well just download it, because I won't be able to load it into the game. .8k followers, 99 following. Roughly about the same year when I started my YouTube career. I don't think it will show on here. 16th of Feb 2017. 28th of the 12th 17. So I started YouTube first, then I created an account with Roblox. Because it doesn't matter if the code comes on screen, because the token regenerates. Roblox has changed since I last played it. does that mean a naughty code? Oh. How does this work? Log into another device. To log in, make sure you only enter codes that you requested. Never enter another user's code. .8k visits. Also, these experiences are not open to people
Today
anymore.
is pizza day. So head on down to the cafeteria to grab yourself a hot slice.
Many of you might recognize this game if you've had Roblox. If you don't know, it used to be owned by Diddle Shop, but he's got a newer version of the game. I think I moved the keys, the keyboards. I do. Where is it? Oh. Can't remember what the console command was. Nope. That's not it. Nope.
Remember to report all suspicious activity to your supervisors. Not even you are exempt from scrutiny. Stay paranoid. Stay vigilant.
It used to be. I can't remember what the command console was.
Today's security code is 5334118.
Also, I reverted back to an older version of the game before I updated it. Yeah, I moved the keys here.
A reminder to all personnel. Motivational seminars are held at the faculty
Access
auditorium
granted.
from hours 17 to 18 on Thursdays. Come on down and get motivated.
Then we gotta wait for the core to open fully. I was using rope to try and make cables.
Access granted.
I changed the code to 123 because it was easy for me to test.
Access granted.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
I had a system where it overrid the blast doors so people could escape in time, and then the override would fail and then the blast doors would close again and then permanently stay closed. This was a free model door I used. These were from a group that I got given license to use in the game. We might as well just watch the blast doors close, eh?
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Now, if I remember correctly, that pipe falls. One of these lights starts hanging. And then I think the sprinklers turn on.
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
Not many of you have probably seen me or seen this game from me, but let's move that over there. But yeah, obviously not YouTube, Roblox has changed since I last played with all the updates they've got.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Now it's lagging a little bit.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the facility immediately.
The game does tend to lag every once in a blue moon. Probably doesn't help when that green stuff is radiation, basically. That's what it was meant to be for.
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I could have sworn one of these lights started hanging.
Emergency power activated. Attention. Core explosion imminent. Please evacuate Section 5.
I think the script for this is broken, because that was meant to go green, and then it should tell you different stages of the blast door. But then again, at this point of making the game, I don't think I actually coded the panel itself.
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I'm pretty sure one of these lights started hanging and swaying.
Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
Can't remember. I scripted the lights to start flickering.
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
Attention. Core explosion imminent. Please evacuate Section
Lockdown
5.
doors open. Standby.
Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes. That's the backup light. I don't think actually. Sprinkler should have gone off. Well, it might end up going off, I'm not sure, I can't remember now. That's the override failed. And that's it, they permanently lock. I think a roof panel was meant to come down as well. Or did it? Somewhere else.
No! No! No!
Well, the light's not hanging, so I don't think I scripted that. Damn it! Bangs on the door. Let me out! Obviously you can't see the full effect because the environment light was too bright, but that's essentially the server broken. Now you would normally have been killed by a red ball, but I shortened that a lot lower. So people would just need to leave and then rejoin. So while we're here, I might as well open up a studio.
Forget, today is pizza day. So head on down to the cafeteria to grab yourself a hot slice.
So yeah, how do we? Okay. So yeah, this is essentially the end of the live stream. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.